IWR Monsters Brawl, the rematch between the current IWR World Champion, the Man-Beast Rhino, and the man he defeated for that championship, the dethroned King Tom Latimer. We are in the Ottawa County Fairgrounds in Oak Harbor, Ohio, just outside of Port Clinton. I'm Mark Roberts, and this is the hottest, most insane brand in all of professional wrestling, IWR. And right now, there are 3 men inside that cage, one of whom does not belong there and is going to want to get out before Rhino gets in. Why is Bravo still in the cage? Don't lock the door with Bravo in there, for crying out loud. All right, here he goes. Exactly as it ought to be. What did Tom Latimer just say? It's exactly as it ought to be. We've got a referee who's there just to count the 3. We've got the world champ, we've got the former world champ. We've got a whole lot of bad blood in IWR's very first ever steel cage bout. These folks are ready. It is hot in here. I can only imagine how it feels to be in the center of that ring, and Latimer trying to get out right now. He can win this one by escaping over the top or through the door. It can also end in the conventional way of someone surrendering or getting pinned. We are not going to see a disqualification or a count out. By God, I hope we aren't. This ought to be settled right in the middle. Latimer and Rhino showing that they are evenly matched, but right now it is the world champ lighting up the challenger with 3 big chops across the chest, sending Latimer in. Oh, Rhino telegraphs his intentions and gets caught. These men know each other well after battling for more than a year since Rhino's trouble started with the Canadian World Order. Latimer meeting the cage, getting a sense of exactly what it tastes and feels and smells like on his flesh. And Rhino says, there's 3 more sides of the cage for you to meet, Tom. There's another one. Rhino has King Latimer right where he wants him. These fans are hyped for this. I'm wearing a wool suit and it feels 95 degrees in here. Two count only to start this. I don't know that Rhino even wanted it to end that quickly. Sure, he wants a victory, but this is about more than victory now for the Man-Beast. Rhino's introduced Latimer to 3 corners of this steel cage. We got 1 more to go after all. But Latimer now returns the favor. Referee George Ross says Rhino's still in this thing. Latimer calls for the door. Referee Orville Houston, Michigan senior official on the outside, opens up the door. Rhino doing his best to block it, and the door closes again. Former pro wrestling referee Johnny Bravo letting Orville know what he thinks of the situation. Bravo, of course, had so much integrity as a referee that he now has the much more appropriate job of being a stooge for the Canadians. Latimer, by the way, from Chesterfield, England. Bravo, good sources say, from Michigan. And the IWR faithful are letting Latimer know what they think of him. And of Bravo. One guy who can't worry about Bravo is Rhino, who needs to keep his eyes on the prize, ending this bout, retaining his championship, and perhaps permanently vanquishing his rival, Tom Latimer. Latimer spent nearly 1 year as IWR World Champion, the longest reign of any IWR World title claimant. And Rhino's face coming all the way through that cage. That's brutal. The Canadians put Rhino on the shelf for quite a while. Rhino out of competition for much of Latimer's reign. But he's back now, and he finally settled the score and won that championship. And this here is obviously nothing but a grudge. Latimer now trying to escape the cage. He's all the way up to the top rope, trying to link fingers with Bravo. Bravo does not need to be climbing up the cage. Can someone do something about this? Rhino now going up to meet Latimer. A perilous situation for both men. Latimer's head, a third time into the cage, and he's all the way down. And Rhino isn't looking to escape through the top. He's looking to beat Latimer and inflict more punishment here. Big headbutt. How would you like to feel that from a 300-pound Rhino? Rhino calling for the door to be open. Orville swinging it open. Rhino making his way toward Bravo now. Latimer with the low blow. Referee George Ross calls it out, but can't do anything. It's anything goes inside that steel structure.
Come on, Tom. Let's go.
Latimer now back to his feet, and he's interested in escaping the cage. Latimer going to take that victory by any means necessary. He's reaching again for Bravo on the outside. And we've got a full moon here in Ottawa County. Two clotheslines. Latimer showing himself to the other side of the audience now. The door is open, and I don't know if Latimer is in a position to dart across the ring right now. A little bit of a wardrobe situation. No, Rhino says no. He doesn't want the door open. He wants a gore. No, Rhino misses. A disrobed Latimer hits a clothesline. I think Latimer has had more than enough time to fix his trunks here. Bravo encouraging the crowd to tell Latimer louder. Latimer preoccupied with getting out of the cage and not having to take another gore. Latimer showing all of the young wrestlers in the IWR locker room exactly the lengths you should go to get a tan. Oh, that was just a crash in the middle of the ring. I don't know who, if anyone, got the better of that. I think they may have clunked heads together. That is not a good situation for anybody. Referee George Ross needs to be making eye contact with both men, making sure that they look present behind their eyes and are able to continue. We've got both men inching toward the door now, or Latimer is. Rhino's got hold of him. Rhino and Bravo gonna have a tug of war with Latimer in between. Oh, there goes Bravo. And Latimer's right back in the middle. Another headbutt. What in the world? Look on the outside. Johnny Bravo just attacked Orville Houston. He just put down the referee and he's opening up the cage door. What a scumbag. Here's Sam Beal. Ohio Zone. Oh. Sam Beal slammed the cage door on Latimer, and it's a gore, and it's a 3 count. Rhino retains in the cage. Rhino retains. With local favorite Sam Beal and Ox by his side, Rhino is still your IWR World Champion.